Hey everyone, Shaedow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions crystal opening. As you can see, there's a science advancement going on, and even though I don't have a science champion that I want to rank up right now, I can still get points by opening crystals, and we're about to do some major spring cleaning. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and start opening up a variety of crystals. We're going to open up this 3-star cinematic. We're just going to pop it open. Alright. Another reason that I'm doing this is I'm planning on ranking up and leveling up my Corvus Glaive. And I don't have any Cosmic. So this is going to help me replenish my Cosmic ISO stash. So we're just going to go ahead and pop these guys open. And we're going to keep that PHC counter going up, and we now get to reset it. So we got ourselves a 4-star. It's been a while, as you can see, but that's good. That's also some nice 5-star shards, and we are close to another 5-star, so that's nice. So we're just gonna start rapid popping these guys, because we also have another 100 to open up in shards. And even if we don't get a lot of Cosmic ISO, at least we're getting ISO, and I will use off-class ISO in a heartbeat. Alright, man, even popping these like this still takes some time. Alright, no 4-stars? I don't know. First, I think they reset the drop rate, because I remember when they first changed it, I was getting a ton. You can look back on my channel if you want, and I think I got something like 4 out of a batch of 60. And I'm wondering if they readjusted it again. Alright. And just pop this last one here.
So I've had some technical difficulties making this video, and you may notice that I sound different. That's because I'm on a different mic, using a different headset. The one that I had been using for almost 2 years finally gave up the ghost. The earphones work, but the mic no longer works. So I tried one of my older headsets. It was a Sound Blaster Arena headset, and I forgot why I stopped using it. But I was reminded when I went back and listened to a video. There is always a low whine in the background of that mic, and randomly it will distort my voice. It'll get very squelchy. I never understood why it did that. It didn't do that in the beginning when I bought it, so I wasn't sure. So anyway, that is why I sound a little bit different. Now, what you guys saw there with the can't play. So after I opened up that last PHC and went over to the fragments, while I was loading them, I got to 50 PHCs loaded and my entire machine rebooted. That's the first time that has ever happened. So I thought that all that footage was lost, and when I finally got back in, I looked at the file and it looked like the right size, but it was corrupted. I was able to play it, but I couldn't edit it. So I knew that if I wanted to get the footage that was corrupted after a certain point, I would need to go through some kind of repair process, download some tools to repair it, and it was really not worth it. So instead, what I did was I set up OBS to do a display capture, and I just played the file and recorded it with OBS. So if you go back to the beginning, you'll see a video progress bar, that flashed just early in the video, and that's why, is because I was actually playing that video back, and at the point where you saw it can't play, that's as much footage as I had. So really the only thing that was lost was the loading of the 50 PHCs and, you know, my original audio commentary. That was it. But in any case, we moved on, and as you can see off to the right, I am keeping track of PHCs, and I went with a very simple PHC counter this time. If you've seen some of my other videos, you're used to it being a little bit more fancy. But the reason that I came out with this video, even though it's just PHCs, is that there are still people that would like to see what my PHC luck is. You know, how many 4 stars did I get out of all of these crystals, and how long did I go before I pulled, you know, a 4-star. Now, just a little behind the scenes how I do the PHC counter, and it's actually a manual process, and I need to find a better way of doing it. But what I'll do is, after I've already recorded the video, I'll go back and edit it, and I will add in the numbers manually. Yep, I got a 4-star void there. I was real happy about that, because that void is not max signature, and void benefits from signature levels all the way up until he is max signature. So that was actually a really good pull. Alright, now I'm gonna speed up the rest of this video, because nobody wants to sit through opening up that many crystals. But while it's going through that, and I'll try to keep tally of the 4 stars that I'm getting and the PHC counter, I'll explain why I went with a simpler one. So as I said before, I'll go back and edit and add those in. I'll go out to the internet. I have a site that I use that has like some fancy text, and about every 10 crystals that I open, I'll create a graphic with that number for the PHC counter, and then I'll manually add that into the video at that point. I also have to do that every time I reset it, so every time I get a 4-star, I would have to make a new graphic. Well, you could understand in an opening this large why I might not want to do that. I have other videos that I want to get out to you guys, and that would just take too much time. Alright, so we're getting to the end of these, and you're going to hear the original audio again that I left in there. But going forward, I'm going to start using this mic, so until I get a new one, this is it.
And that is the end of the PHCs. That was a lot of PHCs to open, and we actually have enough for a 5-star, but we're going to do that in another video. Let's finish these off. I didn't see we had some left. Okay, now that's all the PHCs I'm going to be opening, because I'm sick of seeing them myself. But we did get a lot of ISO. You can see in the next video, next crystal opening that is, I will open up the 4 stars, 5 stars, and the Grandmaster crystal. And to end it off, as you can see, we blew away the science advancement, which I pretty much figured we would. And I'm just curious to see, I don't know why I moved away from it, what I look like in my summoner advancement. Yep, pretty decent. I don't think I've ever scored that high in summoner advancement. I'm usually around 10,000, 20,000 or so. Alright, so that's going to do it for this video, guys. Look forward to the rank up and gameplay of Corvus. That will be coming up very soon. And you guys have a blessed day.